Hey, what's up, everybody? This is the Reluctant Nabi back again. All right, and this is going to be a significantly important video because I don't think many brothers understand the importance of video. Hold on for a second. Because all right, so I don't think many brothers understand the seriousness that is going on with not only this woman right here, Brittney Renner, but brothers don't understand how she is the poster child for how the BW will treat Afro men in perpetuity. And I want y'all to understand this. I want y'all to understand that a lot of us don't even understand the heartless nature of what's going on with these females. All right, so allow me to greet everybody real quick. Geworden hardu gudag ola oite bem vassos los bonjour mes amis kedo bawani konnichiwa ni hao ni ama sani bonani jambo habarinani assalamu alaikum and shalom. All right, so let's get something out the way. Let's get out the way the big rat that's in the room. All right, one of the things that we are finding out is through deception primarily. All right, and I want y'all to understand this. Through deception primarily, we have a situation whereby these BWs are setting up men, right? And they will do this at will, like I said, in perpetuity, because they could count on the thirst simps to come to their aid and bail them out. All right, so brothers, and I'm gonna allow y'all to hop on. So for those that want to, later on into this, you can hop on. So one of the things I want you to understand, one of these things that I want you to understand, that this is a really serious problem. This is a very serious problem. All right. There is no way about it. And you got to understand, not only is this a serious problem, but this is the kind of problem that will not be solved with this generation at all. Now, while we understand that there are unicorns and rubies, as far as the Afro population of females, it behooves you to leave them alone out of risk for your safety when it includes your finances. And this is if you're an Afro man, when it includes your finances or anything else, especially with the current administration in, especially with all the stuff that's going on, because you have to remember, they're the ones that put the clown. And y'all really don't understand how serious and how perilously dangerous people are to harm globally because of people that these women put forward. And so today I'm going to speak to you on a few different problems. One is this, that These act like they are your friends now. And it's always after the fact, after they do the damage. All right. So one of the things that I am seeing on what is it called? TikTok. One of the things that I am seeing on TikTok, all right, is that a lot of the BL females, okay, a lot of these BL females, I want you to understand, they don't care about us. They see that their safety net is disappearing. With safety net, they see that they have done so much damage that the men who are protectors are walking away. And we understand that the juice is not worth the squeeze. All right. So what's up, Zimalu? What's up, Lord Vader? All right, Captain Marvel in the house. Youngboy 24, what's going on? What's up, Mental G, Barack 12? All right. So basically, we have to understand the mentality that is these females. And then I want to get to two things from Brittney Renner. All right. But I want to show you the mentality of the females. Okay, let me see who's. Okay. So basically, I want you to listen and understand that at no time do they give a damn about the Afro man or the Afro child. All right. At no time do they give a damn about the Afro man or the Afro child. Now, hold on for a second. Let me.
My Black women, we have a lot of people singing our praises right now, and that's a good thing. But I just want you all to remember that can also bring some unwanted attention. So you need to be mindful of what you're posting on social media, when you're traveling, who you're moving with, how you're moving. Try not to go places by yourself. Try not to be out at crazy times of the night. And just develop a plan of letting people in your circle know where you are and that you're safe. And to the Black men who love Black women, when you see us out and about, let us know.
Now, understand what she said. To the Black men who love Black women, she didn't say to the Black women that respect the Black men that love Black women, which is why it's not worth them. Here's the thing. If you are not married to, or these are not your girlfriends, then they're not worthy of your protection when they're out. But understand the delusion that she expects your protection from being out, the very people that she will deny.
Know that you got our back, okay? Because it's getting real out here.
It's getting real because of them, specifically because of them. They created the community. They created the type of men. They said unto themselves, we don't need men. They said that. They've been saying it for a while. They trashed good men for years. They trashed good men. And here is the weird part. They still trash good men. Do you know where we're getting all our information from for all the studies that show that the Afro man has been good for a long time? They just chose not to choose those type of men. They didn't even friend zone them. See, they friend zone the weak-minded, thirsty dudes. They friend zone the simps. But the good man, we're not even a part of the community because we're not allowed to be there. And now she expects random men to protect them while they're out and about getting drunk and everything, not needing anyone. Remember, most of their relationships right now, the majority of Afro men are either married or single. Most of the Afro men are single. 36%, 52%, and 36% have wives. All right. Which means that 88% of Afro men have no responsibility to these women. We don't owe them a damn thing. And while they're preaching praises and how they're queens, ask people in your kingdom to protect you. Wait a minute. If you are a queen, ergo, you have a king. Ask your king to protect you. Oh, you don't have a king? Then how in the hell are you a queen? I mean, really? How are you a queen when you don't have a king? Now, let me mention this. What's going on is even when you try to talk to these women, I want y'all to understand this. Even when you try to talk to these women don't want nothing to do with you. You try to talk to them. You try to let them know what's up. And they give you the good old college FU. You know, because we don't talk to lames. That's what they say. The dudes that are the protectors, the dudes that could afford to buy protection, that go tat, 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 tat. Those dudes, right? They run around and they call those dudes lames. All right, I want y'all to understand this. They call those dudes lame and then turn around, expect the dudes that they did not create the children with. They expect the dudes that they did not create the children with to protect them while they're out gallivanting around in bars and clubs and stuff, having somebody else, probably their oldest child around 6 or 7, watching the rest of the children. Because that's what they do. That's what they do. They leave the house and tell the oldest child to watch the children while they go out. And we've seen in many cases, they go places, leave the children alone, and then something bad happens to them. And then they come back, oh, well, you know, I tried and I didn't know. Oh, forgive me. They only want forgiveness after they do the damage. All right. Now, this is foul to kind of to the point of delusion.
I was going to say something else, but it's gone. But anyway, be safe in these streets. And shout out to the Black women who, once again, saving these hoes.
Shout out to the Black women. For what? See, even when they ask you to help, to look out for them, they still do not respect you. And they don't have a right to respect you. You know why? Because the Most High said he will deal with them And how he deals with them is we are supposed to allow the things that happen to them when they diss good men. We're supposed to get out of the way and let judgment come upon them. But we ain't doing our job. We are not doing our job. We are supposed to let them be judged. We are supposed to judge them. We're supposed to be calling out their crap and judging them. It is our job. You know why it's our job? Because we are the son of man. We're not the son of Nephilim. All right? We are the instrument in which the Most High uses. All right? So hold on. And we're not done yet.
This is a video specifically targeted to black men. If you're not a black person, please respect.
Now, understand this. You always got this BW, the BAW, trying to tell Afro men what to do. This is the reason we should not leave them or give them any air or space.
Respect our boundaries and do not interact with this video. This is the discussion between black people.
And no, it isn't. It's not between black people. It's the BWs trying to give orders to the men because they're about to go through hell by themselves. So they're trying to get all these moist-minded simps to come to their aid. And you got a lot of them, oh, our queens, our queens. Why do they do that? And it's usually the younger ones that don't know anything, that can't think for themselves. But why did they become that way? Oh, that's how their mothers raised them. They got rid of all the men that can influence these dudes to think like men. And then they raised them. And then now they're complaining about how weak this newer generation is. Forgetting that they raised these boys to be these weak men like this. They made sure men like me would not be able to teach them. Even on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, these women will target men that try to teach these young ones how to think like men and take our videos down. These same women, if you call them out for their BS, all right, for some reason, see where I was. All right. So for some reason, again,
video specifically targeted to black men. If you're not a black person, please respect our boundaries and do not interact with this video.
Now, here's the thing. Who is she to tell them that?
This is the discussion between black people.
All right, if it is, then it should be done in a forum that's only involved us. Oh, you don't have them forums because the BW got rid of all those forums.
Respect our boundaries. So, that being said, for the black men, if you were to die or go to jail right now, how many black women would be affected by it? How many black women in your life would be directly affected by your death or your incarceration?
Now, I wanted to leave that there so that you could get a really pretty picture of what's really going on with these BWs. All right. For one, they don't respect Afro men. All right. They don't respect Afro men. When they say, well, if you made money, we would respect you, that's a lie. How do we know it's a lie? We know it's a lie because it is. Think about this. Now, let's go back and look at this.
Experience, the worst people to deal with are the athletes. None of them use condoms, really. So if y'all really want to try to come up off a check off a man, I mean, you could just fuck an athlete. They're really dumb. I don't like talking about my history with men I'm dating, I guess until now, because most of the guys that I've dealt with are going to have more money than you. And you're going to feel a way about it. I know the male ego is fragile, like the ball sack that hangs in between your legs. In conclusion, like, I don't even look at people as like trashy or not.
All right, understand this. This is the poster child and the mentality. This is somebody okay, now this is her in the past. Before she decided, like a couple years ago, hey, what's up, Ranky? A couple years ago, before she decided to, get knocked up. And it was calculated because she was getting her come up. And she did. She married a guy, then divorced him within 2 weeks after having the baby. All right, period. Yeah, Google does that a lot, right? And so basically, now this is her then. All right, understand this. This is her then. All right. Now, this is her now. Let's get a gander at her now. I don't know how many of you seen the video.
Hey, y'all. Hi. It's officially stepdaddy season. Yeah, what up? I got the...
All right, so this woman threw away a basketball player in the NBA, took his child, and now wants another man to raise this other man's child. All right, now we'll explain how this happened or what's really going on and the wake-up call.
Car seat in the back. Let's go to the park. Don't let your baby mama or your baby daddy block your blessings. I know in theory it sounds good.
All right, now let me mention this. When we talk about curses, not all the Afro people are cursed. All right. In the midst, if you go look scripturally, in the midst of everybody being under the thumb of like other rulers who had most of the population bowing down, getting a jab, bowing down, getting on people for not getting a jab, bowing down because they ain't doing what they ain't just following through out of fear, bowing down, clowning people, not really knowing the seriousness of what they did, bowing down, want to clown the people that are the safest and have pure blood, bowing down. Oh, see, the same thing that's happened then with Nebuchadnezzar, with all of them, with the Babylonian kings, with all of them. They bowed down to the statue willingly out of fear because they didn't want to lose comfort or risk comfort. And so they ended up having no comfort at all. All right, I'm gonna just have to stop dealing with Google and hope. Let me see if this works.
Hey y'all! Hi. It's officially stepdaddy season. Yeah, what up? I got the car seat in the back. Let's go to the park. Don't let your baby mama or your baby daddy block your blessings. I know in theory it sounds good keeping the same person to have kids with, but that's insanity as well.
Now understand what they say about them raising a child with their the biological father of the child. And this isn't just her, because remember, a lot of women follow her. A lot of women protect her ideas. A lot of women will jump you. If you call this out on certain platforms, women will come not only to defend it, when they feel like they can't move you off a legit point, then they will block you. Pay attention.
So if it doesn't work out with them, it'll work out with someone else. Okay? It just will. That's how that goes. And trust me, I know it's ghetto. It is so ghetto being a baby mama, and thinking about multiple baby daddies is scary.
So she said, thinking about multiple baby daddies, that means she's not done.
But, me and my baby gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. So we're moving forward, onward, upward, okay? I know a lot of you are skeptical about talking to people with children, but I can assure you, the baby mamas now, today, we don't give a damn.
They don't. They don't give a damn about you. See, there it is. They do not care about you. They've demonstrated this to you. They have shown you this, right? Exactly, right here. These women will destroy a man and still think they are supposed to be blessed. And therein lies the curse. Because so long as they think that they are worthy of perpetual blessings, then they won't improve themselves. They will not repent. Hold on.
You can have them. I have exited the rat race, I am not a threat. I want you to be around for a long time, not a good time. You can hold my son, put him on your story. I trust his judgment. I really do. I really, really do. I just want you guys to be happy. I swear I do. Now, I'm not a threat, but you know, I can't speak for the other hoes that you don't know about. You know, may the odds ever be in your favor.
All right, now here's the thing. Not only does she refer to herself as a 304, but she talks about the other 304s. So now she is competing with other baby mamas. And she seems to have realized that she is competing with other babies' mamas. But she got one other problem. One other big glaring problem. That car seat in the back. That car seat in the back. And with a bunch of Afro men waking up, she's still looking and thirsting for a simp, but with a bunch of Afro men waking up, her property value just plummeted. Not only did it plummet because she became a single mom, but it plummeted because of how she did it. She put on display exactly what these women do to good dudes that in their eyes are a good dude, meaning not because they're all the way up there with wisdom, but they have a job, they make money, a lot of money. No, they use good dudes, right? They give their life to the gangster love, all right? They use good dudes. They use good dudes with jobs. All right. And I want y'all to understand that. They use these men, spit them out, and then beg for a Captain Saber 304 to come in and sweep up after the good dude they spit out. And you know why they do this? Because they have no respect for men. They have no respect for decency or good or God. I want y'all to understand this. Yeah, I know. I switched over to Mozilla. All right, so I want y'all to understand this. They have absolutely no respect. And there's an answer to this.
But I am here for it. Okay? Like, people move on. Save you should have got the ring first. It wasn't going to work out anyways. It just wasn't going to work out.
And it wasn't going to work out because she never intended for it to work out. My bad. She got engaged to the dude and unengaged herself as soon as they had that baby. She never intended to marry that dude. She wanted the baby and the check.
Let's laugh together and let's raise this baby, you know?
Now, look at how she's pleading for anybody but the father to raise another man's seed. This is wickedness on so many levels. To do this to a man. On so many levels. All right. Now, let me see what's going on with my stream. Okay, it's still in. All right. So now, all right, let's look at something else. All right, she's laughing uncomfortably because she is effed for her particular type of lifestyle. Let me tell you what her lifestyle is. Her lifestyle was to gallivant around the world and sleep with all the men she wanted to sleep with. But now she can't do that with that baby because she never really thought it through. All right. And so she gets $200,000 a month in child support. But now she's saddled with the child, and she's saddled with a pissed off father. And since this is public, everybody knows who she is and what she did, which means that any man that go in there and talk about, I'm going to get with this, is going to get looked at side-eyed, and he's going to be looked at as a simp, thirsty, and he is also going to be looked at as a corruptible man or as a corrupted man. All right. No man in a money range that she wants should touch her. Not no more. These are brothers that can afford the passports that she wants. No man should touch her. She is done in that financial category. Now she has to aim lower. All right. And by aim lower, she's going to have to pick up one of them dudes that hustle. All right. She's going to have to pick up, the dudes that hustle women. All right. So she's going to beat that match. And I feel sorry for the child when that happens. But no other basketball player should do that. All right. She's looking for fun, but she wants the fun to come to her. You see how she said, laugh and play and raise this child together. In other words, she don't want the father of the child to raise the child. She wants another man to raise the child. Now, this is where the curse that is them fall upon the brothers. For any brother that gets with this woman, they are truly cursed. Because one, just because she don't have a piece of paper signed by the state saying that I now pronounce you man and wife, she still is the wife of the dude that she's getting the child support from. Why? Because she's giving her $200,000 a year for her and that child for the next 18 years. So long as he's giving her child support scripturally, that's her husband, because he is doing the duties of a husband. Which means, and the Most High said in Ezekiel that these women lead the nation into whoredom. And this is how they do it. This is how they do it. It's hee ha ha. Exactly. Let's call it the Robin Givens effect.
Oh, it's ghetto. It's so fucking ghetto.
Now she's
in conclusion, stepdaddy season. Big aura, big lumber, big follow through need only apply.
So she wants somebody that's going to follow through. Now she wants a settled down man. She had one, but kicked him to the curb right after she got the child and took a lot of money. Right? Dudes with money ain't going to be hollering at her because she is the epitome of what we have been saying for the past since 2009. That men are the ones with options. Women have all the options if they're giving up is the hoochie coochie. But they don't have options when it comes to men wanting to settle down. It's the men that have the options, whether or not we're going to decide to settle down. We decide whether we want to marry or not. Period. We decide that. The women don't. They can't make us marry them. All they can do is deny the coochie, which they seem to not deny with thugs, or they don't deny with people they're about to screw over. Pardon my pun. All right. Now, there was a particular fella that just, let's show you how blatant.
I asked her one day, she get ready to cook dinner.
This is the dude I was trying to find before. I want you to understand this. Understand this dude's argument and plight. All right. Y'all know what I do for children. Oh, by the way. Oh, okay. All right. Y'all know what I do. Only about 4 women since I've been doing this have financially supported what I do. I have to shout out Bertha all the time and Charlotte. All right. But basically only 4 women. Now I've been doing, I've been not going underwater because of the brothers. And that's the good thing. Because that's what I really wanted. I wanted the brothers to come through and donate. But let's be honest. The one woman by herself, Bertha, she really, when these women took the channel down and I lost all that money. All right. She's the one that helped me get the stuff that I took on that next trip to Brazil. There we go. Enemy set traps for my feet and struck me down. They dug out in my path and fell themselves. And this is what the BW is doing to the Afro man. No one, understand this, statistically, empirically, we see it. But statistically, no one has done more damage than the BW to the Afro man and his child or children. Hold on. See what brother this is. I don't know why this brother do that. I sent him a link and he know I'm live. Frankie, if you know I'm live. All right. Unless he had a particular message. Let's see. Bro, I'm live now. Exclamation point. I just reading it. All right. It froze again. Hold on for a second. One, two, let's see. Okay. Oh, yeah. All right, so let's get back here, right? Now, pay attention to this.
So I asked her one day, you know, she get ready to cook. Then I said, oh, I like my macaroni with Velveeta. I ain't fixing no separate pot of macaroni. I ain't doing all that. I cook my macaroni this way, and this the way I'm cooking, this way you gonna eat it. I said.
Notice how she gave him orders. She spoke to him like he's a child. And this is one of the things I talk about in this house. I said, don't stop calling, you know, my nephew's children, because they grown men, right? And I keep saying, when are we ever going to be men in the eyesight of the BW? But we never will. So since we're not men, let's leave them alone until they learn that lesson. No protection, no nothing, no phone calls. If we want our needs met, let's do it temporary. Period. But no relationship at all. We have no relationship with those that can't look at us as men. Period. All right. So that's where we are, right? Now pay attention. This woman wouldn't even make him stuff that he liked. Now, understand this. And he has a solution.
So you telling me that you couldn't fix me a little pot of macaroni with Velveeta in? Like this, I appreciate you cooking dinner, but you couldn't. No, I'm not doing that. When I cook for the house, everybody cook that. That was the last day of the relationship. What she didn't understand was she just told me that she is unwilling to compromise. I didn't say you don't fix it the way you fix it. I asked for, hey, well, can you fix me a little, you know what I'm saying, whatever, because, you know, you want me to pay everything in this mother. You want me to be dependable and reliable. You want me to get up when I'm tired and still go clock in and do all this other stuff and be there for you and do all these other things like that and sit through these damn movies I don't want to sit through. You ain't got no problem asking a man to compromise. But when I ask you to cook the damn macaroni the way I like it, you gonna tell me, no, you ain't doing it. So why go any further in this relationship and you already telling me you're not gonna compromise, but I'm supposed to compromise? It's our money when it's my money. But
there it is. What's his is hers, and what's hers is hers. And that's not compromise. No, her duty is to take care of the man. If he got something he liked, then she's supposed to make it for him. Since he's paying all the bills, since he's responsible for protection. These women are in a state where they feel like they are not supposed to honor a man who would give his life for them, and then they get upset when that said man leaves them alone because she has no respect for this person that would give his life for them. That's it. That's why they are not worthy of protection. Period. The women I decided to leave alone here in the United States, I left alone because they had blatant disrespect for me being a man. They tried to be more the man too. Or more than that, they tried to be the man, but you know, they tried to put me in boys on, and then they got mad when it didn't work. It never worked. They would keep trying, and I leave them alone, and they keep calling. Right? Now, here's the thing. These women, Brittney Renner is the poster child for the BAW. She is exactly who they are in general, statistically. statistically, she is what the BAW is. All right. I keep posting up that greater than 50% of Afro men do not have children. 36% of them are married, only 24% of Black women. All right. Keep posting it up. And what happens is a lot of these women have been targeting us. And worse than that, worse than just targeting us, a lot of these women have decided that they are going to hide our voices. The community is really effed up because the BW decided that she is going to hide our voices to make sure that the things we know as men will never be taught. Period. Somebody in family came by, right? And we was talking about credit. And you know I had this thing with credit, right? And for the first time, she saw exactly what my credit was. And she was shocked. And I can tell that many like her are bothered that I've just given up on the BAW here in the United States because they are too much of a risk for me. And I say as much. Now, these are women that understand that I mean what I say and say what I mean. All right. And so they say, well, you're going to get married. I said, oh, hell to the no. How they say, hell to the no, to the no, no, no. Hell no, hell to the no, no, no. I ain't getting married. Hell to the no, no, no. Not in this country. Hell to the no, no, no. That is the blues. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no. Y'all know the song. Sing it with me, y'all. She can't even go from pole to pole anymore. The poles have to come to her. And they are not comfortable. Because remember, she just called all the would-be suitors stupid. No, she said, her to quote, they are dumb as hell. All right, that's what she said about the would-be suitors. The fool and his gold, their gold soon are soon departed. All right, and so it's happening to her now. If she has a kid by a man and continues to take care of it, that she's not a free woman. She's not a free woman. All right. If you define freedom the way she defined freedom, she was able to go place to place, right? She was able to go from place to place. She was able to go into anybody's bed she wanted to do. She was able to go on yachts. Oh, hey, thanks, Zimalou. Like I said, the brother's been stepping up. Yeah. And this is one of the brothers. Him and Marion and a brother Elijah, And man, the brothers, who else? What's his name up in Pittsburgh? Because I always mess him up with not Roland. Although Roland be helping out a lot too. I get help from Roland. Oh man, what's his name? Oh, hold on. Let me do this real quick. I just don't I really don't know how to use this Cash App really well. Okay, so I got David, Eddie. Let's see. Oh, Dave, bro, I got you almost every week, so thank you. David Bowman, Perry, Frankie, Terrell. This is all of y'all. Kid Jackson. Let's see. Jeremiah, Elijah Everett, Derek, Ricardo, Armand, Ricky, Robert, G, and Kevin. So that's that. Hold on. But that's not all. All right, then now we got hold on for a second. And these are all people that's made what I do possible over the last 6 months. All right, like I said, it's been the brothers have been stepping up. Let me see how to do this one. All right, my brother Stephen, Got Zachariah, Bertha, and Roland. My brother Roland. Out there. Yeah, Brother Elijah, Roland, all of y'all, right? And but this is what was intended. When I go to Brazil, I go with the brothers behind me. You know what I mean? All right, so basically, this is what's really going down. Okay. This is what's really going down. Everything coming from the BW is a trap. If you don't have one in your life that you've known for a while, all right, and let me say this, brothers, because this is the warning right here. All right, let me say this. Anyone that you cannot speak to as a man is not worth your time. When somebody tell you, if you want to talk to a woman in the United States, don't talk about religion or politics, that woman is not worth the next breath that come out of your mouth. Not in her direction, period. Remember, we are the head, not the tail. We are the rulers. All right? If they can't handle our knowledge, then they're not worthy of us. They have never, here is the biggest lie ever told. They have never been the choice. It's always been about the man, because the man has the responsibility. But they got it in their head they were going to flip it around. Right? And a lot of these females thought, oh, it's all about the woman. It's about the woman. The woman is the prize. The woman has never been the prize. It's always been the man, because he's the one that builds the community. And these women are finding out the hard way. All these women that you see in these videos today are single baby mamas who still want to go out clubbing, but they have no protection. So they figured they'll try to sucker some simp into protecting them. Here's the thing. That's true, Dwayne. Some people forget like me. I forget to thumbs up my own videos. So, all right. So I am on TikTok where I can speak freely in my field. So y'all know I'm a lab tech. Some of y'all that know me from my military days know that I ran a lab for a little bit, in and out. Y'all know that I've been looking at blood under a microscope for years. All right. And even then, me with all my years of knowledge, physicians, doctors, these women will come and question me. And the best they got is an honorary Facebook degree from their little lying fact checkers, you know, that honorary Facebook degree. They didn't take science, but they're going to argue with scientists and lab techs. Why? because they don't respect anyone in my kind of skin. Do you know who is researching us to the nth? Is your regular, everyday Caucasian man and woman, for the most part. All right? For the most part, that's who it is. That's a good trip. That's a good trip right there, Ethiopia. But for the most part, understand this. When we look at it, oh man, King Groove. Man, y'all be hitting it. Y'all be hitting it, right? Y'all be hitting it with these scriptures. Zephaniah, forever rebellious and rejecting correction. Remember, I said there is no repentance. All right. So on TikTok, a BW was raising her son, teaching him to do some feminine dance, talking about this is how you raise a man. And I checked that mess as soon as I saw it. I checked her. And then they got mad. And then a bunch of other BWs came in and tried to jump on board. All right, I wasn't having that. And so what they did was they tried to block me, saying that my comments were bullying. But I make sure my comments are generally based on the statistical information. See, and that's what they don't like. When I start rattling off those numbers, especially with how many Afro people they have killed in their bellies, and then you got a lot of Caucasian feminists that come on and saying that what Texas has done here with the Abortion Act, right? They're saying that it disenfranchises Black women. All right, these are the same, and somebody called that racist, called that woman racist because she's advocating for the ultimate destruction of Afro people. Because nothing is destroying more Afro people than abortion. So a lot of these people that's mad at Texas, they are upset because Texas is allowing Afro children to live, at least in this state. Yeah, Texas is allowing Afro children to live. You just can't arbitrarily just start destroying us in their our seeds in your belly anymore. All right, and so here's the other thing that these BWs keep arguing. Oh, we got the right to do what we want with our bodies, but it's not your bodies that you're destroying. Understand this, people. The woman is not destroying her body. She's taking the life of another body. Understand this. The woman is not destroying her body. It ain't her body, her choice. Her body is doing what it was meant to do, which is to nurture a child. She agreed to nurture a child when she decided she wanted to have sex, because that is the byproduct of sex. If she didn't want that, then she got 30-something forms of birth control. Abortion is not birth control. You know who said that? Planned Parenthood said it. All right. So we got people defending the ability to take the life. Oh, yeah, Metro, OG, yeah, I have Cash App. Let me see if I can go back up. That's my Cash App, Mentor OG. Now, let me point this out. So some of the old school guys know this, right, already. Please do not donate if you really cannot afford to, because you're supposed to take care of your home and your family first. If you have something to donate, it's supposed to be out of your abundance. So this channel don't believe in sacrificial stuff. I ask for help, but will accept whatever you have to give, but you ain't supposed to give what you can't. All right, so I want y'all to understand that. All right, Mentor G and some of you newer cats. All right. Yeah, Zimaloo, yeah. And all the information is in the description box. So if y'all look in the description box, you will see my donation links. All right. So basically, this is where we are. All right. This is where we are. We are at the precipice where we need to be where. So the next thing we need to talk about is how do we judge whether or not a woman is for us? It isn't about how much biblical knowledge that they have, because most of these women with biblical knowledge get them from these camps. So what they have sound good, but these are women that's going to judge you based on them camps, not on you as the man or the ruler of that house. In other words, that camp that they chose is going to be the ruler of your house. So you don't pick them. You pick a woman you can have a conversation with and talk about that stuff and see if she will fall in line with your guidance and your vision for life, a home, and children. Period. If she don't have your vision, then she's really not worth wifing or being with at all. It's a waste of time. If she don't have your vision as a man, it's not worth being with them women at all. All right, y'all understand? She needs to have your vision. We are brothers trying to live righteously, right? All right, no more women with children. Now, when I'm outside of this country, that might be an option. And that outside of this country, like in Colombia, in Brazil, or wherever I might go, that may be an option, but I'm always going to pick the woman without children over the woman with children. And children, it might be a no-go anyway. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I travel. How you going to travel with me when you have responsibility? That's not my responsibility. All right. So even in other countries, see, so that's how you look at it. See, I know what I need. So I'm thinking like, yeah, I would do a woman with a child in another country because they don't have the child support laws. They don't have all these laws that tie you to that system. However, there's the other problem. I travel. So how you gonna come with me? You see what I'm saying? But then a lot of them women in other countries have such an extended family that it's nothing for them to leave the child with the extended family, mama, uncles, and stuff like that, because they make you part of that extended family. So if you travel, she coming with you. They have that. It does take a village to raise a child. But the BW in the United States don't want the village to raise a child because they don't want good men in the village. And therein lies the problem that has always been going on. And this is going to get progressively worse for them, but not for us. See, Biden has done us a favor as Afro men. to a point. Now, for the Afghanis, those are mostly men that they brought over here. But coming across the southern border, those are basically women from Guatemala, Venezuela, not Mexico. And even if you can travel to Mexico, get a passport and travel to Mexico, let me tell you about the Mexican women. Some of them are built the way you like them, right? But they are loyal like Colombian women. If you're talking about wife, they don't divorce. Even in a country like Mexico that have liberal laws, these women do not bow down to liberal laws. See, that's the mistake that they made. And that's why they had to manipulate things, you know, this past choosing, because they didn't expect all the Hispanics that did to vote for a man that they tried to spew hate on. Because a lot of the brothers understood what was up, not most, but a lot. And now that these females have picked the guy that's in there now, they're on TikTok talking about they're conservatives. Now, understand this. Here's another piece of knowledge to take away from this. All right, most of us are spiritually conservative. All right, you got women pretending to be conservative only because they don't want to look like the people that put that crazy. But they don't want to look like the people that put that crazy idiot in office. Y'all got more? Okay. They ain't the ones that put, so that's the thing, right? Now, if they're conservative, they're going to treat you the same way though they treat the Caucasian man. If you look at what Candace Owens do, she does what her husband want her to do. Her beliefs are her husband's. You understand? Her beliefs are her husband. Those weren't her beliefs. Her and Kim Klyak, they were both Democrats until they got with a Caucasian man. This means that if they really wanted to be conservative, they could have got with a conservative Afro man. But they didn't want a conservative Afro man. You see what I'm saying? All right, so we do not, is there more, Mark? There more time? No. Okay, so we don't do that. We don't do that. That's how we figure it out. If they're truly conservative and interested in the preservation of Afro people, then they will understand. All right, they will understand and want to be with said man. Okay, so I mean that's basically it. All right, and so all this is game that they run, right? Now there's two things going on. There's two things going on. When you go on TikTok, you'll go on YouTube, you'll see a bunch of so-called BWs that will claim to be conservative. As soon as the next election come around, they're still going to vote Democrat, but they're claiming online to be conservative. You know why? They're claiming, and they're not even claiming to be conservative. They're claiming regretting voting for Trump. But you notice how they always regret the wickedness that's been done only after it starts to harm them. All right. But this is how you know they really have no regret, because we told them everything that was going to happen. People like me told them. I pointed out this dude calling us the N-word. I pointed out people who were there when he was calling our children roaches. I'm the one that put the video out with Hillary saying our children were super predators, need to be brought to heel like dogs. Way back in 2015. It's time for you to go to bed. All right? So this is it, right? So we have to beware of, as we say, wolves coming in sheep clothing. No, it ain't wolves coming in sheep clothing. We're talking about the camouflage snakes. All right? Or the chameleons. That's who we got to watch out for. Literally chameleons. Because you don't know who they are until they take that makeup off. But we have to watch out for the chameleons. They are saying what's popular now to get views and attention. Because no one is giving them attention in real life. This is why they're pleading to us, oh, when you see us out and about, look, have our backs. No, we don't got your damn back. You ain't with us. So it's not our duty to have your back. And now this is a harder game to play for them since most of the brothers are leaving them alone. All right. You got a lot of brothers out here looking at the Hispanic women. And they're like, oh, look at her. She's a big woman, like overweight. But here's the thing. A lot of dudes would rather be with an overweight Caucasian woman or Hispanic woman than an in-shape BW. So the BW is going to say, oh, y'all can't get nothing but the overweight woman. No, we just found somebody like that was pleasant. And since we went with the first person that felt pleasant and she was cool and stuff, that says something about our nature. That we didn't put as high a priority on looks as you thought we did as a BW. We didn't want the lashes. We didn't want all that cake up. We didn't want the Wookiee weave. We didn't want you coming out looking like Cousin It or Cousin It starter kit. We didn't want none of that. You decided that because you weren't trying to impress us. You was trying to impress your other girlfriends. Right. Remember, y'all been telling us, oh, I ain't doing this for you. I'm doing it for myself. All right. So now that we understand it, we don't want that. Right. And so now what's happening is that brothers are, and hold on, brothers. Do you know there has been such a run on the government for passports that it's going to take them up to 6 months to get everybody's passport out to them? Do you know how bad these people want to leave this country alone? And not necessarily to get away from this government, but to get away from these BWs? The passport application has gone up exponentially amongst Afro men. All right. Ah, yeah, Eritrea. Now, so when we look at all of this stuff, hey, what's up, Robin? When we look at all of this stuff, right? Again, let me point this out. Because people keep trying to, there it is. People keep trying to come up with this crap. And all that I'm getting, get an understanding. All right. So what's going on is people want to come up with a bunch of crap all right, and I kept telling y'all that the people we are supposed to stay away from as righteous men are the BW. And not because of the color of the skin, but because of all the activities that they've done. First of all, we ain't supposed to be with one that passed a child through the fires of Moloch, or child sacrifice, meaning abortion. We're not supposed to deal with any woman that's had that done. Period. All right. Not a righteous man. She sacrificed a child to the gods of this democratically run, lawless world that eugenics, that the eugenics people who sought the sacrifice of our children so that we would go extinct came up with. So no, they are off limits. All right. But just in case, because I can't stand this argument. All right, I'm going to show y'all where I'm going to go. For those of you who don't understand, let's get this understanding right now. Okay, where we're going to go is into Deuteronomy. Let me touch it. Nope, that's Joshua. All right, Deuteronomy, I think, is 9. All right, and we're going to look at this one that's closer to what the names were in Hebrew, right? All right, and so basically, all right, so that y'all can see this, right? It says, hear, O Israel, you are passing over Jordan today to go in, dispossess the nations greater and stronger than yourselves, cities great and walled up to the heavens. A people great and tall, the descendants of Anakim, whom you know and whom you heard it said, who does stand there before the descendants of Anak. Now, who are these are the descendants of the Nephilim. That's why they were supposed to destroy every man, woman, child, and animal. And just in case some got out, all right, he gives us, hold on, let's 9, 7. Okay, 7, Deuteronomy 7 and 1. All right, when Jehovah your Elohim bring you into the Yahweh your Elohim bring you into the land which you go to possess, he shall also clear away many nations before you. The Hittites, the Jerizzites, the Amorites, the Canaanites, the Perizzites, the Ewites, Jebusites. That's how I said the I should be an E sound. Jesuits. So it should be, I ain't gonna go through it, but y'all know who. All right. And when Yahweh, your Elohim, gives them over to you, you shall strike them and put them under the ban completely. Make no covenant with them and show them no favor. Why? Because they had dealings with the Nephilim and took up all their ways, and they were, well, it's going to say. Now, I want y'all to understand that these are all so-called black nations. You do not intermarry with them. This means do not give your daughters or sons to those black men or black women. All these are black women that we and there's a why. Here is the why. For he turns your sons away from following me to serve other mighty ones. Then the displeasure shall Yahweh shall burn against you and promptly destroy you. But this is what you do: break down their slaughter places, smash their pillars, cut down their asherim, and burn their carved images with fire. Why was this? The main reasons that the Most High had a problem with these people was because they sacrificed children. Remember the scriptures I gave you before? Why the Most High didn't have no Jesus come and die for your sins? For one, the Father cannot die for the Son sins. The sons will not be held accountable for the Father's sins. No man can die for another man's sin. In there, that the Most High sacrifice of a son is an abomination. So why would he commit an abomination? All right. So that was Deuteronomy 7:1. All right. Now, here's the thing. Not all BWs are bad. You got some sisters. But Ezra, when we get into Ezra, the 9th chapter, see, I always mix them up. All right, Ezra 9:1. And when these matters have been noted, the leaders came to me saying, the people of Israel and the priests and the Levites have not separated themselves from the peoples of the land as to their abominations. Those are the Canaanites, Hittites, Perizzites, Jebusites, Ammonites, Moabites, Mithrites, the Egyptians, we now say Egyptian, and Amorites, for they have taken some of their daughters as wives for themselves and their sons, so that the set apart seed is intermingled with the people of those lands, and the hands of the leaders and the rulers have been foremost in this trespass. All right. And what was the problem? The problem was these people drew them far from the commands. And if you read down, by marrying these, taking in these women, especially these women are crafty in a way that men aren't. Women seek to destroy your soul. I want you to understand this. When a BW comes against you, and you see this, when the BW comes against you, she is seeking to destroy you. She is seeking to destroy your soul when she comes against you. A man will fight you. I mean, I got into some fights over basketball and was right back out there playing with the dude I fought the day before. Some of y'all know it. We played basketball, pickup, game to 15, win by 2. Y'all remember that. Some of y'all might remember that. And then the hacks start getting ridiculous when somebody hit 14 and stuff. Yeah, we got into some fights over that. Fought it out, argued it out. You know what I mean? And then we was back playing the next day. We weren't even mad about it. All right. But here's the thing. Yeah. But they get mad when we do the same. But when they do it, that's because they want to be out of the will. All right. They want comfort. And in that, they have neither. All right. Now, here's the thing. Afro men in general are conservative. We are fiscally conservative. We are conservative in that we care about family. But you're right. That's because a lot of us live as brainwashed beings. We are so far, and what brainwashed us basically is religion. The Christian religion brainwashed a lot of Afro men that got them old Afro men. I saw one trying to argue on behalf of Joe Biden, given all the crap that he has done and the peril that he has placed the world in and the freedoms that he's taken away from everyone. You got people that would rather be a slave than free because religion. All right, religion does this. Not any old religion. We talking about the Black Christian church. All right, and so it's an issue for us. We're brainwashed into something that don't even go by scripture. And when somebody brings, and here's the weird part, when somebody actually start reading the commandments and stuff to them, which they say they believe in, then they start having a problem with it. Well, my pastor, because their pastor trumps what is written. Their pastor trumps God himself in their eyes. Their pastor trumps everything. Well, my pastor said. But what do you say as a man? You mean tell me your pastor runs your house? No, he don't. But man, I got tired of him asking me why I missed Sunday thing. But why? I thought he didn't run your house. Well, he don't. Then why are you worried about what he say about whether or not you came to church or not? But they got, yes, sir, Master Pastor. All right. And so here's the thing. Here's the thing. Right now, these women are getting slick with becoming agents. And we got to learn to tell the righteous from the wicked. And this is where it comes up to us to be judges. The Most High said, Son of man, judge them. And we have forgotten how to do it because we had it either beaten out of us or brainwashed out of us. But as we become men, we can fight the brainwashing. And most of us in this or that follow this channel have been doing it. I'm looking at the scriptures y'all throwing up and stuff. So, all right, we kind of are ahead of the game in that aspect. All right. So now let's apply what's written and what we know to be true and all the statistical and empirical information. All right. Let's apply this to real life. Most of these females are going to be deceptive. All right. They're going to come in acting like they're conservative, but they never were. All right. The only reason why they're feeling some kind of way because they are feeling the danger that this president we got has put the country in. They are seeing what they're doing and know that what they're saying is not conducive to our children, our lives, and they don't give a damn about safety, not ours. It's never been about that. And you know this by who all their decrees do not apply to. Let's go to Genesis 10:3. Since he put that up. So that's Genesis 10:3. All right. So basically, brothers, we are at risk of destruction by way of the BW. They have never been on our side. They have always been on the side of the system. We have a few sisters that are down with us, but it's only a few. All right. Oh, 10:31. Ten and 31. Hold on, let me put that on the big screen. This is Genesis 10:31. All right. Now, remember, it's greater than 80% of them that are single and with children, many of which have had abortions, so they're off limits to us. We are not supposed to have anything to do with them. Now, it's up to you, like a woman with a child, if the child is a bastard child, or if she's a widow with the child, we're supposed to take care of them, right? So it's not about whether or not she's a single mom, it's how she became a single mom. If she's a single mom getting child support, then she's not a single mom. She has a husband, because that's the definition of a husband. Even if all he got to give her is $1, she went to court and put him on child support, and all she got is $1 because he had 15 other children, then that's on her. Period. That's on her. She is the wife of that man because she took him to court, got that child support order, and when they ordered him to pay, that made him responsible for that child, which means that any man that screws that woman is guilty of adultery, scripturally speaking. Now, if she had no ties, didn't know who the father was, that's a bastard child. All right, that woman, if she repented, if she's looking to do right, and this is not going to be that Brittney Renner. Brittney Renner needs a dude. I'm gonna tell you what she needs. Come on, can I tell the truth? Can I really break down what she's looking at and why she made the plea she's making? Somebody just let me know. Can I tell you what it really is that this woman wants? Okay. Let me tell you. If you don't mind, do you mind if I take my time? How they say it? Do you mind if I take my time and tell you what this woman really wants? And this is why I am saying what I am saying when I say that this woman, Brittney Renner, this is why I'm saying that she is nothing but poison to a man. The lifestyles that she had before this child, she could get up and go gallivanting around, be in and out of a bunch of people's beds, right? And her plea is for a thirst dad, not even a stepdad, a thirst dad. She'll whip it out on him for a little bit. And then how many people want to bet that she don't leave the baby with him, as she has a reason to leave a bunch, right? She don't want nobody to have fun with, giggle and laugh with. She need a babysitter, a thirst dad. Somebody's that's going to come in and say, you know what? Yeah, that's a shame you're alone. No, it's not. No. It's a shame that you're going to come in and clown a man and take her side of the story because you want to hit. That's basically what's going on with these dudes that come in. Yeah, that man, a man that left you alone ought to be ashamed of his. No. Hell to the no, to the no, no, no. Hell no. Hell to the no, to the no, no, no. Been watching TikTok too much. TikTok. All right. She need a thirst dad, somebody that she could leave that child with while she gallivant around the way she used to. But right now, she can't do that anymore. Those days are over. All this stuff is over. It's over. All right. And especially with the wealthy dudes, oh, it's hell of over because of how she did what she did. She is famous for being the poster child for how the BW actually treat good men that have a good job and stuff. She put it all in the open for everybody to see because she was famous. She was famous. Not only was she famous, but she had a following from a bunch of women who was like, yeah, child, yeah, girl, go girl, you go. She had a following from a bunch of women. The Amen Praise Yeah Girl group. You know, the ones that's in all these divinations. Right? She had this following. And you've even had another woman that's out here outing. You have another woman that's out here outing females that's in these covens and groups. And why is she doing it? Because dudes don't want nothing to do with her anymore. Or that group didn't want anything to do with her anymore. So because that group didn't want anything to do with her anymore, she started airing out their dirty laundry. She started airing out their dirty laundry. And when she started airing out their dirty laundry, it's a lot worse than this. All right, it's a lot worse than this. See, a lot of y'all A lot of you here might not really understand what's going on. But understand there's some stuff going on. Hold on for a second. Jeez, OP. Okay, that didn't go well. Hold on for a minute. I'm going to show y'all something real quick. Oh, I know what I got to do. Hold on. All right, let me go back. See if this works. Wait a minute. Okay, now let's see if this worked. Okay. Okay, look like I got it. Hold on for a whole second. Okay, there we go. Okay, got it. Video 161. Okay, got it. Okay. All right, y'all, here we go. Watch this. Watch this. Hold on. Wait. One moment. All right. So as I was saying, brothers, all right, the problem is getting deeper and deeper and deeper. All right. Because there is another element that you have to worry about. All right. There is one other very significant element that you have to worry about that we really have to be careful of. All right. And basically, what's happening is the same thing that always happens to give you the warning. All right. And in this warning, y'all have to understand that this is a lot deeper than you think. And I'm gonna present this last warning. If you and brother Frankie, he sent me this, and I think I even ran across this on TikTok too. All right. But these are some of the warnings that you really need to pay attention to. Because these females are not playing. All right. In all that I get an understanding, they're not playing. All right. All these females that are gathering together in groups is for a purpose, and that purpose is not going to be for your good. All right. That purpose is not going to be for your good. All right. So basically, let me see if we can get down with this real quick. All right, let me see if I can find this thing. I have one more piece of evidence to present to you. Ah, okay, I see. So hold on, let me go back here. Okay, now let's look in this other spot. And let me get down with this.
Hey, it's gonna be a lot of people that's not gonna want me to tell y'all, you know, that I'm getting ready to tell y'all now. Men, you need to watch who you fucking with. I'm in a whole lot of witch, oracle, empress, black women coming into the craft type groups. It is hundreds. I have seen hundreds of pictures of you dudes. Do you understand me? That these
Hey, what's up,
women
Greg?
is putting inside of these.
What's up, Greg Mahone? All right. Now, she got mad at the group. Oh, Ann Coulter, she got real. I ain't gonna lie, me too. But Mr. Sticko Dynamite is all up in that. All right. So y'all understand what this woman's saying? Y'all understand what this woman is saying? Okay, but she's telling you that there's a slew of them just like her.
Groups, and on full moons and on new moons, they straight up casting full flat out spells on y'all because y'all out here being.
Hold on, wait. I want y'all to understand what this is all about.
Dirty. Look, black man, tell that woman if you fucking around with somebody else, like they straight up fucking y'all. Like.
All right. Skip it forward because her mouth is foul as hell. All right. Now, tell the woman nothing. These are the thugs that they was with. They mad at these thugs. These women, look at them. They're wearing the uniform of those that only like thugs. They were never looking for a good man. And now they're angry that thugs are acting like thugs. They're angry thugs are acting like thugs.
With hundreds of other little young ass witches that ain't got no guidance, that ain't got no type of structure and discipline over them, and they just casting. You got 30 to 100 motherfucking women, y'all, sitting here saying, drive him into hell. May he pay for what it is that he did to her.
Woo! This is the BAW in a nutshell. And this isn't, I've been saying this, but I'm telling you what's coming out of their mouths. I'm saying, Judge, may I present a witness, an eyewitness, not only an eyewitness, but a participant in said activity against the Afro man. Now, fortunately for us, because I know we know better, when we start seeing these women with all these tattoos on them, we know better than to mess with these.
Even if you just made a simple ass mistake, you know what I'm saying? You done pissed her off today. When you out here dating these women, you need to ask them what the fuck they believe in. I don't care. Just because she a Christian do not mean that she is not playing around with her witch friends in blood magic, the power of blood. Do you?
Hold on. If you don't understand, do y'all understand? For those who don't understand, do y'all really understand the BW in America? Do you understand the BW in America? I keep telling you that the Most High brings these spiritual things to me so I can tell y'all. I tell y'all to share my videos amongst brothers, but I'm not trying to be big like I used to be back in the day. I'll leave that for Kevin Samuels. I start thinking maybe there's a reason why these men keep knocking my channel down. Maybe there's a reason why as soon as my channel start hitting 5,000 subscribers, then it has a bunch of problems. And some of the times I think this is the Most High telling me that I don't need to warn everybody, because the wicked will not listen to his prophets. Only the righteous are seeking the truth. Right?
Understand, black women don't believe that motherfucking Jesus Christ shit. We know what the fuck our blood do.
Hello? This means that they all go to church for show, that the pastor's there for show. Here's the thing. The pastor was advocating that the people get the jab. Isn't this the same guy that when anything else happened, they tell you, well, you should live by faith and stuff like that. But as soon as the government tells them, all right, we're paying you to make sure that these people get the jab, you got one job, and that's to make sure these sheep follow you all the way to disaster. This is the job and purpose of the pastors. They are to maintain a subservient mind amongst the persons by corrupting them spiritually to be something that the Most High never told us to be. He never told us to be a peaceful people. He told us to be a righteous people. And a righteous people cannot be peaceful in the midst of unrighteousness. We feel like we must fight against it. That's why I can't let them lie on us. That's why I can't let them do things and think they're going to get away with deflecting all their wickedness onto others. Not going to let it happen. Let's look at this real quick. Deuteronomy. Oh, let her finish real quick.
We have always known. I'm telling you, black men, watch who you fucking with. Almost every black woman know that if she want a man to put blood in his motherfucking spaghetti,
Well, now, if she want a weak man, because a strong man is not going to want to be with her anyway. And half these women can't cook anyway. Half these women can't cook anyway. But understand this. This is why I say with the abortion issue, these women knew that they were sacrificing their children because they understand blood rights. This woman is telling you that they understand everything. They playing that game. Well, I don't understand. Well, we didn't know he was a bad man because when we picked him, he fooled it. No, nobody fools them. They're fooling you. I keep telling you that these women are deceptive. These women are deceptive. Oh, we knew about this like way back when from my peeps.
that shit in his motherfucking tea, whatever. They out here doing it, and I'm watching them. Black men, y'all better watch y'all motherfucking selves and start getting y'all life right. Quit playing with these women out here. They sinking y'all. All y'all asses either locked up, y'all in some fucked up shit out here. The future of the black man these young black men, it's not fucking looking good. Like, y'all need to get into y'all wisdom, into y'all own motherfucking knowledge, and find out who you are, find out who your ancestors are. Y'all out here fighting against shit y'all don't even know y'all fighting against. Like, this shit powerful as hell. Watch yourselves. Watch who y'all date. Check your motherfucking food. Check your teeth. Check your motherfucking toothbrush. Don't let no motherfucking body get no hair. Hey, y'all better protect yourself. That's as much as I can tell you without going into other shit. Fucking save yourself.
SYSBM. What did she say? Save yourself, black men. I put this thing up. The white's been telling y'all. Right? Exactly. Exactly. The reason why I do not get along with really BWs in the United States is my spirit is in conflict with them straight off the top. Straight off the top. My spirit is in conflict. Texas Marine can tell you that. Texas Marine can tell you that. Even to ones that are close to me, my spirit remain in conflict. My spirit remain in conflict with them to the point where they get downright upset that I can freely come and go and leave. Right, and that's why the BW is feeling so miserable right about now. All right. I've been telling y'all this. That's why they have been feeling so miserable right about now. Okay, let's look at this Deuteronomy. Eight, 10 through 12. It says, and you shall eat. Hold on, let me make this larger. Okay. All right, here we go. Deuteronomy 18. Hold on. I thought you said 8, bro. Oh, here we go. I'm going to put this in the thing. Oh, y'all getting all of this. I'm going to put all of this right up in here. Deuteronomy. Let no one be found among you who makes his son or daughter pass through the fire, or one who practices divination, or a user of magic, or one who interprets omens, or a sorcerer, or one who conjures spells, or medium, or a spiritualist, or one who calls up the dead. For whoever does this is an abomination to Yahweh. And because of these abominations, Yahweh your Elohim drives them out from before you. A lot of you brothers that can't understand why the American black women can't stand you, can't stand your nature of you being a decent person. Now you have your answer. All right. All right. And here's the thing. Like I said, Texas Marine can tell you, BWs cannot stand me. And even ones that love me have a problem. And their problem is I don't bend to their will. All right. I don't bend to their will. They have issues and can't understand, but they won't listen to one who does understand. All right. Oh, we know this. This is why I keep telling them the tattoos is their uniform. Exactly, brother. On here, I teach that tattoos is their uniform. I had one tell me that, and I told her, and she was surprised when I told her. She said, I don't have that many tattoos. I have 2. And they were both of my ex-boyfriends. And I said, each one of them had you put your, I said, then they know until you move them, you belong to them spiritually. When you're with another man, you will always have their mark on you until you move it. This is why the Most High said, no tattoos. It's a uniform indicating that you don't want to be with a righteous person. And if you notice, none of the old school women had tattoos like this. All right. A lot of men died because of witchcraft. Because see, here's the thing: we make the mistake of giving things a pass. We make the same mistake of ignoring red flags as we accuse the black woman of making. Well, you ignore all them red flags. Is the refrigerator cold? All right. And so that's basically it. Exactly. That's what I said, brother. We just had that conversation. That's the that's the passing your child through the fires of Moloch. Yep, you're getting here kind of late. Yep, but that's what we called it. All right. And if you notice, is the Caucasian liberal women that are pushing it, right? But it is some of the Caucasian guys that are waking up and trying to put the BW on game and letting them know. They're trying to put them on game and letting them know. He went to the store. Yeah. Guess he wasn't really that hungry. Okay. All right. And they got, look at all these dudes running around. Oh, our queens, you can't say nothing about our queens. This, that, and the other. That's because they're caught up in this witchcraft. They were sacrificed a long time ago, huh? Because she just brought it in. We have not received the spirit of bondage again to fear. All right. And so that's basically it. If you look at all the NBA players, look at all of them. Hey, when I was stationed in Louisiana, that's all I heard about. All right. Now, y'all got to remember that this spiritual war is in our minds. And it manifests physically also. Right. They want to tell the story. They want to buy into the witchcraft. And when you tell them it's witchcraft, oh, man, no. See, because nobody takes anything serious until they see their life start falling apart. But brothers, I wanted to show you firsthand from out of the horse's mouth, and mouth, that these women, especially these modern ones, after the 70s, never really cared about us. The religion that is practiced of Christianity is nothing but witchcraft by another name. And I taught y'all this. I taught y'all that the blood sacrifice, the body and blood, the communion. Communion isn't Passover. Communion is to the bull god Mithras, the sacrificing of the bull, where you eat the body and blood. And you don't eat or drink blood. You don't eat the flesh of a human being. In spirit or realistically. That is an abomination to the Most High. Period. All right? It is what it is. All right, it is what it is. The BW has lost control of good men because the good men have wised up. So they no longer have control. They no longer exert control over the men. And they couldn't exert control over the men once we got older anyway. All right. And so deception came into play from the makeup and everything. All right. So when you look at all these lashes and stuff like that, understand what you're looking at. All right. These are the lessons we are to teach our sons, but we're not going to be able to teach them because the system keeps giving them to the women that is trying to destroy them spiritually. Okay, I want y'all to understand this. This is how these women want to exert power and manipulation over men. So when they come up against a strong one, it's a problem. All right, it is a problem. And we, me, any of y'all that speak out, we become enemy number one. This is why I stand clear of them. This is also why I confront them. This is why I also say that the system is designed to empower them, to destroy us. And even Caucasians are starting to understand, because once we're gone, they're gone. And we're talking about the lay people, because the people at the top, they want everybody gone, and they are so sick that it's not enough to own acres of land that they can't possibly work over, but they want to own the whole world. And even that will corrupt them utterly. These rich people are not happy at all. Uh-huh. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oops. When are you taking this stuff out? Tomorrow? All right. Well, if you need to just take the bag of ice and put it in. Get my other cooler and put some of the stuff in the cooler. It's freezing now. This side. It should be. I reset it. It ain't. Okay. All right. So anyway. All right. So with that said, I'm gonna be out. I'm gonna be on the road tomorrow. Huh? She gave you all her stuff to put up. All her stuff. No. She left her food. She bought her food. She was like, oh, I'm mad about it. Her food was we went to eat somewhere. She always mad. Okay. So I'm gonna be on the road, and tomorrow I'll probably do another live once I get to where I'm at tomorrow. Okay. But here's the thing. We gotta look out for our elder women, and we gotta look out for our sisters, because they're not going to understand. And quite honestly, it's for us to be armed mentally and physically against this wickedness that's going on. Period. It is our job to be armed against this. We are to be knowledgeable. All right, we are to be knowledgeable. Not so much knowledgeable what to do about it, because we already know what to do about it. But we are to be knowledgeable about what's going on so that we know who we are to avoid utterly. All right. So period. I could tell you that these BWs cannot stand me. And I'm okay with that. Because now that they are revealing themselves in real time, Y'all see the danger that the Afro community is in, and you see the danger that potentially any man is in if he gets into a relationship with one of these. All right. So basically, all we gotta do is stay on the right and narrow, right? And if we treat each other right, there isn't much to repent from. All right. We don't have to worry about them, because if we stay away from them, the Most High gets to handle them. Or, well, and how the Most High is going to handle them is when our presence is not with them, neither is the Most High, which then leaves them open to whatever they messing with to get them. And that's why they feel so unprotected, because they are. They're in their houses all by themselves with weak men, when none of them could do anything if what they're messing with decides to wreck their houses. Yes, it has, Captain Marvel. They have turned on themselves, and they will continue to turn on themselves. We just have to be vigilant. And as we're being vigilant, we need to teach the younger men that will listen to us. Period. That's my job. All right. So with that said, we teach them and leave everybody to their own. Because even though these females are doing that stuff, the Most High gives them options. It is not our job to make them be good. They know exactly what they're doing. And they know it because they chose the path. They know what they're doing better than we did. Some of y'all just catching on. I've always known. I got you, Dave Fitzgerald. And to all y'all that donated today, thanks. Because I heard stuff going off. Ping, ping, whatever, you know. So thank you. All right. Watch and listen. We don't need to pray against them or anything. What we do need to do is leave them alone. I kept saying that we are supposed to sanctify ourselves. That means separate from them. I've been saying this for years. And now it's all coming to a head. And now y'all all know why we are supposed to separate from them. All right. So with that said, I'm out. Peace, love, and soul. And I'll holler back at y'all on the next one. I'll see y'all tomorrow around 8 o'clock. All right. I'll probably be jetting out early in the morning. Or maybe not early, around 11. But I will see y'all. And I'll probably do another one of these at 8 tomorrow. All right. So with that said, peace, love, and soul. I'm out. And for all y'all that donated, because I heard my phone going off, thank you. Thank you very much. And y'all know it's going for a good place. And so when I hit Brazil, I still got a month. When I hit there, oh, it's going to be on, y'all. They are really going to be happy in the favela. All right. So I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.